They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Started. Bringing it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Tigers offense takes the field. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So
there he goes. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Thomas back to pass. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They want to run this quarterback. He picks up 4, that'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Handoff from the gun. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Memphis will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop with the return. The Bulls offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Fires to the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The give to the big fullback. Can't get him to the ground. Guys, let's talk about Memphis. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. From the gun, the ground game. crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the inside. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the air. It's Mooney. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Wise coaches say a free safety can't play if he doesn't do what he's coached to do. He also can't play if he only does what he's coached to do. Instincts there.
It's real good instinct. And you're right, Reese. If you always do the same thing over and over and you're a robot, people are going to read that. But you could tell a little bit of freestyling, but seeing it, going and getting it, and getting the quarterback on the ground.
And the Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The play action fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Memphis will be forced to punt. Hauls it in at the 25. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give from the gun. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Thomas looking to fire. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They think there's room to run to the right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Runs through the tackle. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Russo. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Number 91.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Set to kick this one.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Make some noise. It's third down.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Running back searching for a hole. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Mooney. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Finds a crease at the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown Bulls.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ohio is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the prime. A lopsided affair filled with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 14 to the...
It's a fumble on the play. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. It'll be third and long. They'll run play action. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gives it on the option. Turning it on! And they'll knock him down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a third and long. Thomas back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Memphis will be forced to punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls' offense will return to the field. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again.
Second down coming up.
Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. He wants to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Russo. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Quarterback on the keeper. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Thomas looking to fire. Uncorks one. On target over the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Looking for a crease. It's Stewart. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Splits the uprights. It's good. That gets them back to within 10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Gets it past the marker. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Give to the back. Makes his man miss. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
Memphis about to put it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They go right back to it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down after the run. Grabbed behind the line. It's Russo. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Good enough for first down.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, you know, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running it.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Thomas back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Henry. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it
fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He's got him this time. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Memphis picking up the tempo. He'll keep it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. Flips it out to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. Trying play action. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but possession now, dealing with fourth down. The Bulls will punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side now. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They go to the ground. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Wide receivers all over the place. Trips to the left on 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Porter. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. Right on the money. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. This is a designed run.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Give to the running back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Gives it on the option. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Thomas looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's caught. stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. They'll go back to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Mooney. Safe completion on the screen. At the 45 on its way. It's a seam wide open. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
3rd down is money down, and they were money. Great job getting the football to your playmaker, and then watch, after the catch, making the play, getting the big 1st down. Now you're set up in great position to go get 6 with a 1st and goal opportunity.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Bulls. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ohio is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair filled with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 31 to the Red Hawks of Miami. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harding. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Goal line defense on 4th down, and they give him nothing, making the stop at the 2. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Gets it to him on the screen. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Mooney. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Still on his feet at the 45. Racing down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, South Florida. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
South Florida, 27. Memphis, 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Memphis wants to move quickly.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option. Keep. Over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen there.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.